You are share really openly share about kind of growing up in a single family home. You face some pretty significant medical issues that have continued on, right? They have affected your life to this day.
Yeah.
Um, and I think a lot of Americans can relate to that. If not personally, someone in their family, someone that they're close friends with. We all go through medical issues at some point in our lives, unless you're really, really lucky. Some are more severe than others. But if you are, once you get into a situation like that, if you're not in a privileged position, it can be really catastrophic. Um, medical bankruptcy is like the number one cause of bankruptcy in the country. So, can you talk about, and I know you were very young when you started going through some of these challenges, but can you talk about how you and your mom sort of navigated all of that? And did it inform sort of your worldview of the healthcare system in America? How has that had any impact on your relationship with your mom? Um,
Mm.
how did that play out with your relationship with your mom? Because that's a big
Yeah.
decision to
Yeah.
make on your child's behalf that could have potentially been harmful, right?
Yeah, for sure. So I don't have any, you know, as much as I am on the side of Western medicine 90% of the time because I am very strongly in favor of science and I'm like
Mm-hmm.
an atheist. I mean,
Yeah.
they have made me feel less anxiety.
Okay.
And, it's just like, we're going to throw everything at this, you know?
I mean, that's a great attitude to have, honestly. It's a really, really generous, gracious attitude to have.
Yeah, so and when something didn't work, then we moved on to the next thing.
Yeah.
And then she found through her research the best as far as like she can understand, like the person with the highest success rate. And they were actually in New York City. So we flew out to New York City when I was 4 years old to I can't remember the exact name of the hospital. It was
Mm-hmm.
a big hospital in Manhattan. It's still there, although the name has changed. Um, but that the guy that was there operated on it, and it was a completely successful operation.
Wonderful.
Man,
So
like I just can't imagine how scary that would be as a parent.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like where like you don't have the internet. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have something to research, really. I mean, like that must I mean, that's an incredible thing for her to be able to research and to find all these things without the help of the internet.
Right.
And that's not a shock to like I guess people 40, 50 years ago, but people nowadays, people wouldn't
yeah,
know what to do. They wouldn't know where to start. So I mean, just I'm glad that you still have that relationship with your mom because
Me
like
too.
that's got to be super tough. And I mean, I would be worried that my child would not be able to survive a surgery like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so
yeah,
I can kind of sit there and relate to like, okay, I trust Western medicine, but like I don't want to I don't want to lose my child.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's
It's
really
terrifying as
incredible.
a parent, terrifying
Yeah.
prospect.